And it is Tuesday, and welcome to 3 Minutes with Mike. I am so glad that you're watching this because we're going to continue looking at the questions that were asked during the production retreat. You know, I apologize that I couldn't answer them all. We got probably several hundred submitted by our coaching clients, probably from you. So here's the next one. We have a wonderful, great, I just think, incredible guy up in the Salt Lake City market named John Harr. His coach is Sidney Fullen. Listen to the question that John asked, okay? What is the biggest challenge or challenges a person faces in real estate in building a strong mindset? An interesting question. Because you've heard me say selling real estate is 50% mindset, 50% skills, and 50% taking action. And if you're missing any one of those three, you're never going to succeed at a high level. It's easier to learn skills than develop a strong mindset. It's easier to take action, run around, than it is to have skills or mindset. So John says, how do I overcome this challenge of a strong mindset? So listen to what I wrote down. What is the biggest challenge? And I put an S on challenge. Their past gets in the way of a strong mindset. Their education or lack of it gets in the way of a strong mindset. Their previous work experience gets in the way of a strong mindset. How about this one? Their training or lack of it gets in the way of a strong mindset. How they're brought up from their family gets in the way of a strong mindset. Their present environment gets in the way of a strong mindset. Their lack of experience in sales gets in the way of a strong mindset. See, the truth is, there's probably 100 valid reasons why it's difficult to have a strong mindset. But what I would say to all of you, okay, if you spend 10 to 15 minutes 3 times a day reading some 3 or 4 pages of a good book, listening to a good message, audio message that you have access to, talking to your role play partners, talking to your accountability partners, putting yourself in a place here where you say, I can do this, guess what, you can do it. Now the question is, do you want to do it? I think John's question is great. So many challenges get in the way, but we know one thing for sure, you're sure capable of handling them. Second question, and I can't pronounce Mark's last name, Coach is Larry Kozak. How many hours in a week do you think a person doing 100+ deals should be working? Well, as productivity goes up, the amount of hours you spend, Mark, does not go up. The efficiency of the hours increases. So if you're working 45 hours, are you really working 45 hours, or are you playing the game called real estate? The 100+ producer, if they've got 45 hours scheduled, they're going to be intensely doing prospecting, lead follow-up, presentations, pre-qualifying, working on their admin. They're going to do that 75% of the time. So it's not the number of hours, it's the intensity and the efficiency in the hours. It's pretty hard to do 100+ deals a year if you're working 25 hours a week. We know that. Pretty hard to do it if you're working less than 40. So don't worry about the amount, worry about the efficiency. Talk to you guys and gals on Thursday.